Good day, everyone. It's me again, Coach Ben, founder and CEO of Sandbox VA, and welcome to another episode of Amazon Account Management Success Stories, na kung saan sa episode na to, we will invite one of the student to share their experience about the course and how they actually started and how they were able to get the client after taking the course. And this guest right now, yung magiging guest natin ngayon, is going to be very interesting kasi tatanungin natin siya, which is we'll be asking 10 questions na kung saan yung mga pinaka-common question ng karamihan na a lot of people na gusto na lang din malaman yung kasagutan kung paano nga ba magsimula bilang isang Amazon account manager or how she actually started o kung ano yung mga bagay-bagay na ginawa niya. So, yep, I'm so excited to start this interview and wag na natin patagalin. Let's invite on the floor Ma'am Rachel right here, which is, let's admit Ma'am Rachel on the call. Joining. Hold on, guys. There you go. Papasok pa lang si Ma'am Rachel. All right, ayun. Hello po, ma'am. Good morning po, Ma'am Rachel. Kamusta po?
Hi, Coach Ben. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you po, ma'am, for giving us a time po to do this interview. Well, we're very happy, and at the same time I'm excited to know kasi I think this is the first time that we actually met here via Zoom, and there's a lot of people right now who's actually listening, which is excited to know how you started as virtual assistant in general, or maybe to be specific bilang isang Amazon account manager. So, yeah, kamusta po?
I'm good. Kamusta, Coach Ben?
I'm doing good. Actually, kakatapos lang din ng training ko from the other class, and yun na nga, after ng class we scheduled this right away kasi I know there's a lot of people out there are really excited to listen about your story, how you started, if being an Amazon account manager is actually good or not, or if let us say, this is pinaka-common na question ng karamihan, like, is it really possible to make 6-digit per month bilang isang account manager? Well, those were the questions na sasagutin natin mamaya, but to give you an idea, this session is gonna be like I'm gonna be asking like 10 basic questions about how you started, so everybody would have an idea, like para sa kanila ba itong skill na to. Kasi I know, like, bilang isang virtual assistant, there's so many different types of VA skills. So magdidepende yun sa mga listeners natin ngayon if this is something na magugustuhan nila, which is hopefully magustuhan nila kasi there's really a good opportunity for this kind of skill. So ayun, yun na nga po, ma'am. Siguro we can start already with our 10 questions, which is are you ready? That's what I'd like to ask first.
Yes. Excited na.
So ayun, first question, let's start with the basic one. Like, prior to becoming a virtual assistant, what's your previous job po? Kasi this is the common question ng karamihan, like, okay ba kahit walang experience bilang isang virtual assistant, like kaya ba talagang magsimula? So your previous job, we're interested to know.
Previous job, Coach, 15 years ako sa corporate setup. So malayo sa Amazon. Like, what I'm doing is nasa agency ako ng mga seafarers. So technically nagde-deploy kami ng mga gustong magbarko ng mga seafarers abroad. So
okay.
doon ako galing. So for 15 years, yun yung ginagawa ko. So malayo sa Amazon.
I can imagine it. Like, sobrang layo. Like, and it, from an agency yung nagpapa-abroad, I think, like kung sa yung mga seaman.
Yes.
And being an Amazon virtual assistant. This is what I'm actually always saying na sa mga sa karamihan na even if you don't have the knowledge or experience right now, just like you, Ma'am Rachel, it's not really impossible for them to really learn. I mean, you itself, like a living proof that you don't have a knowledge about Amazon like before, but right now we'll get to know more about you because there's gonna be another questions that I'd like to ask. Pero that's the point there, no, na kahit pala walang walang prior experience, basta bigyan mo lang siya ng panahon, desidido ka lang na aralin talaga siya, it's not really impossible for you to become one.
Yes. Walang imposible. Basta kailangan mo ng dedication at willing kang matuto.
Yeah. Actually, that's the key. I mean, I've been teaching since
Mhm.
2018, and um a lot of aspiring virtual assistant fails pagdating sa yung part ng consistency talaga. Like hindi nila nasusustain yung pag-aaral. And the reason for that, I think, is karamihan sa atin siguro kasi the VA freelancing industry is not formally recognized pa kasi as kumbaga parang formal job. A lot of people is still thinking na yung pagiging VA or freelancing parang easy money type of thing na parang pa-type-type lang sa keyboard or whatnot. And that's the main reason why that when they enter the field sa pagiging isang virtual assistant, yun na yun. Kumbaga parang improper expectation on what's really going on inside kaya hindi nila nasusustain. And that's what I'd like to instill to everyone. Kasi sayang yung mga opportunity na nag-aral ka, binigyan mo ng panahon, ginastusan mo, right? Yung mga kung kunwari nag-enroll ka sa isang paid course tapos hindi mo masustain simply because you have like this false expectation on how things work kasi you are thinking na it's gonna be easy. It's an easy money thing like being a virtual assistant. Which is in reality, I'm sorry to para sa mga nakikinig ngayon to burst the bubble in your head, but that's the reality. You really have to put an effort in order for you to learn, in order for you to hit that 6 digit per month that a lot of people are posting on social media, YouTube, TikTok. Probably some of you guys have seen it, but that's the reality. So ayun na nga. But the next question that I'd like to ask po is that how you started as an Amazon account manager. Like how did you discover the course or something?
Nag-start ako coach as PR. So, yun yung pinaka-base ko. So, yun yung una kong inaral. So, pero hindi ako nagtagal, mga 3 months lang. So, nag-start ako mag-aral-aral tungkol sa VA sa Amazon, mga February. So, nag-start ako ng PR. So, 3 months lang. So, ang hirap kasi
Exhausting,
nakaka-stress
right?
din. Exhausting siya. So, after 3 months, may mga nakakausap ako na nakapwa ko PR na nag-upskill. So, sabi nila, tagal din nila naghintay nang merong mag-offer ng AAM course. Until may nakausap ako ng isang student, actually siya yung parang pioneer sila batch 1. Sabi niya meron na sa Sandbox. So, nag-research ako about Sandbox, nanood ako sa YouTube. Then right there and there, after ko manood, nag-message na ako kay Coach Mariel at sabi ko, Coach, hinabol ko yung pang batch 7, that's July. So kasi sabi, nung nag-June, nag-end of June, sabi ko, ayoko na talaga mag-PR, kailangan ko mag-upskill. And then bigla ko nalaman ng first week of July, merong course,
course.
meron si Coach Mariel. So hinabol ko mga 2 days before nung coaching ko.
I see. That's actually a good decision. I'm not sure if you know about this, pero
yes.
galing din ako sa PR. Back in
Ang hirap
2018.
coach, no?
True. I mean, that's 100%. The reason why kung bakit hindi ako nagtagal sa PR, I guess that's was around 6 months only as well. Yun na, exhausting, time-consuming.
Time-consuming, yes.
There is so much pressure involved if hindi ka makahanap ng product tapos, like let's say, nag-meeting kayo with client, like may nahanap ka na ba? Tapos bayad ka. 'Di ba? Mismo sa sarili mo ikaw na-pressure ka.
Yes,
may guilt
din.
na may guilt na kasama. And one thing that I mean, one thing that yung hindi ko nagustuhan sa PR is yung consistency talaga ng trabaho ng kliyente. Like pag nahanap mo na yung product na pinapahanap sa'yo, kunwari private label, end of contract ka na. Maghahanap ka na naman ng ibang kliyente. Or let us say hindi satisfied yung kliyente mo sa product na nahanap mo, then medyo mabigat sa pakiramdam. May guilt na kasama. Kaya yun hindi ako nagtagal. Pero I have nothing against with product research. It's just that it's not really for me. Medyo hindi ganun kahaba yung pasensya ko sa pag product research. Kaya hindi rin ako nagtagal. So I decided to upskill then, look for other type of skill na kung saan.
Tsaka piling ko walang stability yun nga sa client. So kung tapos na siya sa'yo, okay ka na.
Okay ka na.
Let go ka na.
Talong ka na naman ulit, maghahanap ka na naman ng kliyente. So yun, actually isa rin yun sa dahilan. And then the other reason is yung rate din.
Yeah. Mhm.
There's
Nag-start
really
ako
a huge difference.
paper lead, parang gano'n yung una
Ay,
ko.
pag may nahanap ka,
Tsaka ka lang babayaran.
eh,
So, tingi ko lang kasi parang
pero
practice. So, doon ako
napagtiisan mo
nag-start.
naman.
Hindi rin siya. Kasi
Hindi rin
nakakuha rin
nagtagal.
naman ako ng ano, ng monthly basis na ano,
Mm.
na client.
Kasi mahirap yung ganun kung per lead ka kasi like the time and effort
Yes.
na inexert mo tapos
Totoo.
wala, luging-lugi ka sa ano, sa
Mm,
investment mo sa time and effort. Kaya for me, I think that that's a really good decision kasi account management is one of the like I would say sa niche ng Amazon is one of the major skill na laging kakailanganin talaga ng isang kliyente. That's the main reason why for as long as satisfied si client sa trabaho mo, knowledgeable ka, skilled ka, and etc., which is necessary sa trabaho
mm,
natin, you will stick to that client. You know, he or she will not let you go. Which is, yun yung pinaka-importante na part para sa akin, yung stability ng isang kliyente. Kasi sa panahon ngayon, hindi madaling maghanap ng ano, hindi madaling maghanap ng kliyenta if
client.
wala kang knowledge. Unlike before, like siguro back in 2015, 14, 13, hindi pa ganun ka-saturated pero ngayon, especially nung nag-pandemic, sobrang naging ano na. Like, kumbaga, the market is nagsisimulang maging saturated. So you really have to stand out and then
Yeah.
prepare yourself in order to close a deal with the client. Pero, yun na nga, that's how you ano pala, that's how you discover the ano, the AAM, the sandbox. But the third question that
Mm.
I have is that um what do you think about being an Amazon account manager, virtual assistant? Like, is it good? Is it bad? Or, I mean, in your own opinion,
Yeah.
like, what are the factors that you are considering for you to say that it's good?
Sa akin, as an Amazon account management BA, very rewarding siya. And at the same time, syempre, challenging din. So, rewarding siya in a way, financially rewarding. Like, sa rate, hindi naman siya ganun kababa compare sa PR. And at the same time, dito, pwede ka mag-multiple clients. So,
Yes.
decision mo yon. Pwede ka mag-multiple clients kasi yung time demanding ng PR.
Mm-mm.
So, yung 8 hours mong work, pwede mong gawin in 30, 40 minutes or 4 hours, mga ganun lang.
Sa isang sa ano basta ano
So,
ka no, basta account management
yes,
Amazon.
oo. And at the same time, yung flexibility ng oras mo. So, yung iba may tracker, yung iba naman walang tracker. So, usually sa akin kasi yung tracker is for invoice, ano lang,
Mm.
reference lang. So, hindi naman siya ganun kahirap. And you can also work anywhere, basta may internet. So, ang laking bagay
Advantage.
din, no? Ang
Yeah.
laking advantage din nun. And at the same time kasi yung pinakagusto ko is dahil yung passion ko si e-commerce. So, you get to see what's working sa Amazon platform and you can apply that one, yung insights, once you start your own business,
It's true.
Amazon business.
Sobrang
Yeah,
ano,
yun yung,
sobrang applicable niya like marketing
oo,
wise, the
yeah.
principle and etc. Applicable siya sa real situation like local business kung may local business ka.
Yun nga, matututunan mo lahat. So, yun talaga rin yung pinakagusto ko, kaya ko rin siguro pinili yung Amazon. So, sooner or later, malay mo, maging Amazon seller din.
Who knows,
So,
right?
walang imposible.
Especially
Pero yun nga,
account management, pag knowledgeable ka sa account management,
yeah,
halos lahat ng area sa
lahat,
Amazon aalamin mo talaga, alam mo.
aalamin.
So, in terms of like if you will talk about being an Amazon seller, it's not impossible kasi kakayanin mo talaga siya kung maging expert ka.
Kakayanin. So, yeah, malayo pa doon. Pero, at least nag-start na.
But, you know, you're going there, I believe. Like even ako
Yes.
like few months ago kaagawa ko lang din ng ano, seller central account which is I'm planning as well
Mhm.
to become an Amazon seller. But hindi pa siguro ngayon kasi it needs a lot of budget, preparation,
Mm.
and at the same
Totoo.
time yung lakas ng loob syempre. I mean,
Kailangan ng
it's a business,
dedication, oo.
dedication. So kailangan ko pag-aralan
Mm.
lahat. So, account management naman is something na hindi ko pa like totally naaral talaga, hindi ko forte. But I would say na account management is one of the solid skill na na like if you will decide to become an Amazon like virtual assistant, napaka-solid na skill ng account manager. Like that's the reason why
Mm.
kaya yung sa mga posts ko sa FB page and sa even my personal Facebook, ang daming na-hire. In fact, sa dami ng na-hire, like halos every week, halos wala nang
True.
naniniwala. Kasi nga naman, too good to be true. But it's true. Either maniwala kayo o hindi, but it's true. Marami talagang na-hire. Kasi nga, hindi
Totoo,
basta-bastang skill ang
coach.
account management. Right?
Sa totoo lang, ang problema na sa batch namin, kung paano iti-take down yung mga nag-offer. Kasi nag-start na siya. Once na nag-start ka ng ma-hire, sunod-sunod na.
Sunod-sunod na. Oo.
Mm.
Kasi, especially yung mga tinuro ni Coach Mariel, hindi kasi siya basic.
Yes,
Yeah, when
oo.
you pag ilatag mo yan sa sa client mo, ilatag mo yung services na ma-offer mo sa kanya. Like ikaw mismo ang hahabulin. Like you can do these things, ganito karami
Yeah.
pwede mong value na mabigay sa kanya. Hindi, habulin ka talaga kasi bihira lang yung may ganong klaseng skill pag nag-ano ka. Kaya it's not really kaya yun yung rason kaya siguro bakit ang daming na-hire, right? So, ayun.
Oo.
The other question that I have po is, yun nga, which is na napag-usapan na natin ng konti kanina. What about the salary rate? Based on your observation sa market, not your own salary rate, based on your
Mhm.
observation sa market, like, what do you think about it? What's the potential? Like, is it really possible for someone being an Amazon account manager to really make that 6-digit per month?
Yes, possible naman siya. Competitive naman yung salary ng Amazon VA. Basta aaralin mo yung skills. Hindi ka
Skill.
pwedeng oo, hindi ka pwedeng alam mo lang yung isang bagay. Kailangan malawak din.
Malawak.
Ang babayaran din naman kasi sa'yo is yung skills mo. Kung hanggang saan ba
Totoo.
yung alam mo,
Mm-mm.
kung hanggang saan ba yung kaya mong gawin.
It's
Hindi
true.
pwedeng isang area lang ng Amazon. So the more na malawak yung scope mo, syempre, mas malaki yung kita. Minsan isang client, yes, possible na 6 digits makuha mo in one client.
Pero 2 client lang, kayang-kaya na yan.
Dalawang client,
Kahit
yes.
like pinaka-minimum na, tag 50 lang, 50K bawat client.
Yes, oo. Totoo, coach. Pwede pa isa full-time, isa part-time lang, kuha mo na.
Kuha na. I mean,
Mhm.
there's a point that I'd like to to discuss there na when it comes to earning 6-digit per month, it's not impossible but at the same time it's not easy kasi you really have to
Yes, of
to
course.
put an effort into it, and that's some sort of misconception na gusto kong parang kumbaga buwagin talaga kasi ang raming parang siguro ina-upload sa mga TikTok, mga nakikita ko sa YouTube na parang pinapakita na ang dali lang kumita ng 6-digit per month sa pagiging VA, which is in reality there are a lot of like things going on behind na hindi nila sinasabi, na hindi ganoon siya kadali. Siguro at some people, at some na skilled na talaga, like let's say an IT or web programmer, which is pinag-aralan na nila nung college, siguro madali na lang para sa kanila kasi may knowledge na sila. But for someone like still trying to learn a new skill bilang isang virtual assistant, I think it would really need you to put a lot of effort na mag-gain yung skill na yun. Kasi if you wanted to have that 6-digit per month na income, like let's say sa isang client, you must justify that. Hindi
Mhm.
pwedeng
Correct, yes.
hihingi ka ng 6 digits sa client mo tapos yung kaya mong gawin is pang magkano lang, 'di ba? So parang
Totoo.
parang parang ganun yung niya, parang ganun yung idea. What I'm trying to say is it's not impossible, right? But you have to put an effort into it. Kaya kailangan mong aralin, right?
Totoo.
So
Totoo.
yun, but I'm
Kailangan
not gonna ask
non-stop.
your
Yeah.
mama. I'm not gonna ask your rate na, but siguro baka doon na rin papunta.
Yes, not bad compare sa corporate na work. So, walang pagsisisi.
I mean, ako even me, galing ako sa BPO, like nag-resign
Mhm.
ako. 22K that time was already good to me sa BPO.
Yes.
Pero I
Mhm.
decided to resign talaga kasi I know that there's a really good opportunity here sa pag-VA back in 2017 when I decided to resign, which is luckily for me nakasurvive naman ako and no regrets up until now.
Yeah.
This is what I've been doing for like how many years? Almost 5 years na ata. Si Coach Mariel, like 10 years as far as
10.
I know.
10 years, yes.
Imagine that if hindi ganun kaganda ang income dito, siguro naman hindi siya magtatagal ng 10 years.
Mm-mm.
So ganun yung Pero the other question that I have is that based on your observation, do you think like Amazon account management is saturated na, or there is still a lot of like opportunity for everyone who's watching right now that if they will dive into this niche, is there like Do you think? What do you think about the competition? Because that's one of the most
No.
concern as well ng karamihan. Baka saturated na or
Ay hindi, sa Amazon BA ang hindi saturated kasi sa AAM, ang lawak ng scope niya. So, sa isang, let's say kung malaki pa yung company nga applyan mo, ang daming positions na under ng AAM na naituro naman sa course ni Coach Maria. So, pwede kang mag-product listing, so ikaw yung listing specialist, pwede kang maging brand manager, pwede kang
inventory.
sa inventory, ikaw yung store management, sa'yo yun. So, ang daming
Yeah.
positions na pwede.
Actually, that's what I
So,
really like dun sa course ni Coach Mariel kasi it covers a lot of skills na
let's
pwede
go,
mong na
malawak
pwede mong
siya.
ng mga hiring na pwede mong ma-offeran ng mga client.
Mm-mm. Kailangan namin isang position lang yon. Pero pag nandun ka na pala sa loob, napakadami, hindi mo naman pala kayang gawin lahat. So, ano rin siya, yung by department din siya. So,
By department.
nakakatuwa.
Pero the advantage of that is pag may alam ka sa bawat department na yon,
Department.
napakalaki
Yeah.
ng advantage mo. Kasi kahit saan pwede kang i-assign.
Saan,
Pwede ka
oo.
pang gawing general manager sa buong store.
Totoo, ikaw na nga lang ikaw na lang yung mag-suggest na, ay, hindi po muna ako pang manager kasi gusto ko pang matutunan yung sa small position
Ay, meron
muna.
ako yung
Merong
sa
ganon.
yung sa chat ata, like siguro tingnan natin kung ma-interview din natin siya. Biglaan
Mm-mm.
na-promote.
Totoo,
Like
yun nga po.
less than a month lang ata na-promote agad
Mm-mm.
siya.
Kasi magaling kasi ituturo sa'yo lahat. Like kay
Hmm.
Coach Marian, very hands-on. So from interview, tuturuan ka niya kung paano dapat sumagot.
It's
And
true.
then, syempre, kami as students, susunod lang naman kami. Pero ginagawa namin yung part namin. Sabi nga namin, yung siguro since July, hindi na ako nakakapag Spotify, nakikinig ng music kasi lagi nila paulit-ulit yung mga
Ginawa mo ng
coaching, mga
Netflix yung
video.
niya, yung
Yung
coaching.
mga videos, yes, totoo yun, totoo yun. Yun na yung lagi yung papakinggan paulit-ulit kasi may bagong mga videos na ina-upload si coach, mga bagong live session niya with other batch. So, kailangan mong makinig kailangan mong pakinggan kasi laging may bago.
It's true. Now, what I really like actually about Coach Mariel, no bias even if 2 a.m., 3 a.m., gising yan.
Ay,
Magtatanong ka.
totoo.
Magtatanong ka, sasagot yan.
Sasagot nga lagi na nga namin siyang pinapagalitan na, Coach, matulog ka naman.
Di na natutulog ata.
Hindi na yata natutulog. So,
Parang ang aga pang gumising.
Ewan ko nga rin ba kay Coach kung paano ginagawa. Grabe energy.
Siguro ganun lang
Very
talaga.
hands-on. Ang galing talagang, magagabayan ka niya. Sabi nga niya, please lang, ipasa nyo lang yung interview pag nandun na kayo, nakapasok na kayo, i-guide naman niya. So, yun yung nagbibigay sa amin ng confidence na, sige, tara, apply tayo. Kasi nandiyan naman si Coach Mariel sa likod natin.
It's true.
Pagka
Basta
hindi natin
given
alam,
na talaga, no? Like, aralin mo muna.
aralin.
Ipasa
Yun
mo
lang
yung
naman
interview.
Yun
Kasi
lang naman yung
mahirapan din kasi si
request.
Coach Mariel. Like, let us say, i-interview ka, tapos hindi mo inaral, mabibigatan si Coach Mariel kasi, like, ituturo niya pa from the start. So, mas mabuti yung, I believe yun yung ginawa niya ata, siguro. Like, pinaaral niya sa inyo muna. Lahat. Siniguro niya muna na may knowledge.
Kahit naman ako, after nung session namin, siguro mga 1 week pa bago ako nag-start mag-apply kasi wala pa rin naman akong confidence. So, sabi ko, mag-aaral ako for 1 week pa. So, nood ulit, mag-rewatch ka ng video.
Pero how do you build
notes.
How do you build the confidence aside from like Mariel keep on supporting you guys? Like,
yung community.
Community,
Ang
right?
galing nung community sa AAM. So, bukod dun sa community, dahil dun sa kay Coach Mariel, nakagawa ako ng core group. So, yung mga taga Bulacan. So, kami-kami rin ang nagtutulungan. So, minsan, pag merong task, yung isang batchmate mo, so pwede kang uy, ano yung task mo? Pwede ko ba makita? Pwede ba akong mag-try? So, yun yung nagbibigay ng confidence.
I see.
So,
Yeah, I mean, the good thing about kasi dun sa community is like everybody is active. Everybody is helping.
Yes.
Everybody is sharing their
Totoo.
their success.
Meron
No.
ba ako isang batchmate to the point na kumuha siya ng Seller Central para daw makapag hands-on kami. Ganun katindi, nagbayad siya ng fees para lang makapag-register.
Para lang makapag hands-on lahat, no?
Nagamit ng lahat ng gustong mag hands-on. So, ang ganda. Dami kong training, siguro mga 3 nung simula nung nag-start ako pero walang ganitong community na hindi kayo iiwan.
Usually iniiwan,
Na,
no?
after session, wala na. Okay na, sige,
Okay na,
bye-bye
bahala ka
na.
na sa sarili mo.
Pero dito, hindi eh. Talagang nadadala yung energy ni Coach Mariel dun sa mga
Sa mga
students.
student.
Parang yung kindness niya, yung pagiging, lahat ng efforts niya na natatransfer sa mga estudyante niya.
Yeah.
So
I
lahat
mean,
tulungan.
actually that's ano na a package deal na Like the effort of Coach Mariel, the quality of the course ng pagtuturo plus the community itself. Like
Mhm.
what else can you ask for in terms
Yeah,
of
wala kang
like
tapon.
wala kang tapon, di ba? Like hindi kayo iwan kasi after ng ano, you will be added to the community where you can ask question anytime so long as you will do your part na
Mm-mm.
aralin siya. We have the pre-recorded lesson, panoorin mo and then you ask question if there's still something that is not like clear aside from those mga live sessions, which is really good for ano someone trying to build the confidence having that active community, right? So ayun,
Mhm.
I mean that's just Coach Mariel. We've been like for how many months already, and since we started the AM course sa Sandbox, and the results are, I would say, um sa history ng ano ng Sandbox, um parang extraordinary kasi it's literal na like ang daming na-hire talaga. Almost every week nagse-send siya ng screenshot ganito ganyan. May na-hire na naman, may na-promote na naman, and etc. Which will hopefully na mamakausap din natin soon yung mga ano na yan, yung mga student na yon. So, ayun na nga. Now, the other question that I have is that I think parang ulit na to. Like, what do you think Amazon VA, is it a good... Ito na lang, tanongin ko na lang. Like in terms of yung mga pinag-usapan natin kanina, like in terms of the salary rate, the demand, and the nature of the work, like is it something that you would suggest na tahakin nila as like as a VA skill? Kasi maraming uri ng VA skill. Like, do you think being an Amazon account management or manager is a good choice?
Yes, kasi nga napag-usapan na rin natin ang lawak ng scope niya. So, marami kang patutunguhan, hindi ka mawawalan
Mm-mm.
ng responsibility sa Amazon. So, ikaw talaga yung kailangan technically, kakailanganin ka ni Amazon. And sa panahon natin na lahat nako-cover na ni AI, I think itong pagiging AAM yun yung hindi ma-replace ng AI. Kasi
Ay, oo.
hindi naman
Yung decision
makakapag-manage
talaga ng
ng,
tao. Mm.
totoo, hindi naman makakapag-manage ng Amazon Store ang AI.
Mm.
So, kailangan talaga yung service mo.
Kumbaga parang AI proof talaga siya. Like even if
Oo,
like
oo.
mag-ano na yung mga AI diyan, magkalat-kalat sila, still
Mm-mm.
there is a client that would need a human na magma-manage
Exactly.
talaga ng account. Kasi it's not really
Mm-mm.
100%. Like AI, yes, it can help in terms of like yung mga nagagawa niya ngayon in terms of the copywriting or
Mm-mm.
any like questions that we have pagdating sa Amazon. But in general, in terms of management, tao talaga ang kakailanganin, which is
Tao.
an
Mm-mm.
advantage for us sa mga may alam about account management kasi there's an opportunity in front of us. Kumbaga tayo na lang ang kulang kung ano yung gagawin natin. Like, i-grab ba natin yung opportunity na yan? Aaralin ba
Mm-mm.
natin yung skill, or we will go to the other route, which is other VA skill na kung saan doon tayo mas komportable. Pero yun na nga, even ako, I would say na this is really a good option na maging isang Amazon account manager. Although hindi ko talaga siya forte kasi specific ako for the advertising side ng Amazon. But I know a lot of people who are account manager na mga nakasama ko before. The rate is actually good. Like kayang-kaya kang buhayin nung ano talaga
Totoo.
niya, nung rate niya. Pero
Mm-mm.
yun na po. I think few questions na lang. Like the other questions that I have is um like based on your experience, although probably you haven't tried the free, or maybe just your opinion, like between a free course, in terms of learning the account management perspective, in terms of a free option versus a paid course, what do you prefer the most? Like, what's the difference between the two? Like, aaralin mo siya ng libre, like sa YouTube, Googles, and etc.
Mm-mm.
versus sa course na
Paid.
naka-arrange na lahat. Like, kakainin mo na lang. Nasa lamesa na lahat.
Totoo.
I mean, what's your
As,
opinion about it? Like, what do you think is better?
sa atin kasi sa Amazon, madali yung changes niyang ano niya ng like sa Amazon, ang bilis magbago ng interface niya. So if free, nanonood kayo na free lang, hindi mo ma-validate kung tama ba yung mga napapanood mo or applicable pa ba siya sa ngayon. Like yung napanood mo 3 months ago, hindi na siya applicable ngayon, especially sa Amazon.
From time to time, may
Constantly,
changes.
constantly yung changes niya. So yung tutorials nga na napanood mo before, hindi na siya applicable ngayon kasi nagbago na ng interface si Amazon. Unlike sa pagka paid naman, you have your community na mag-a-update sa'yo kung ano ba yung bago.
Especially the expert is si coach.
Yeah,
right?
oo. May mga coaches, may mga mentors na magiging part ng journey mo as an AAM. Tsaka, pati yung advices nila is personalized yung advice nila na para sa'yo lang talaga kasi syempre makikilala ka na nila, lagi ka nilang makakausap, pwede mo silang i-text, i-message lagi.
Yeah.
So, yun. Tsaka yun nga, nandyan na yung community. So, tutulong sa'yo. Yun naman yung importante eh. Kasi kahit nandyan na yung mga ideas, nandyan na yung mga informations, kulang pa din kung wala yung community na mag-guide sa'yo. So, yun yung privilege ng paid. Like, makukuha mo nga yung mga informations, free informations, yung mga free content, pero feeling mo kasi, naka-stuck ka pa rin doon. Kasi kahit anong, yung parang feeling lost ka pa rin, kahit paulit-ulit na nanonood ka ng mga videos, free videos na same topic lang.
Oo, kasi like the disadvantage kasi pag yung mga, although I'm not against with like the disadvantage na kasi pag free, aside from there's no one to guide you, hindi maayos yung pagkakasunod-sunod ng topic na aralin mo. Kaya maguguluhan ka talaga. So, dun papasok yung parang feeling mo parang na-stuck ka kasi parang may kulang sa inaaral mo. Unlike sa mga paid course, yes, it's true na like you have to spend money with it, which is I consider an investment. Kasi pag inaral mo lang talaga siya, like yung binayad mo sa course, like totally ang layo ng diferensya niya. Like siguro 1 oras mo lang na trabaho yan sa kliyente, bawing-bawi mo na yung investment mo na binayad mo sa course. It's just that if mag-i-enroll ka sa isang course, bigyan mo na talaga ng panahon kasi gumastos ka na eh. Sayang naman. Bigyan mo ng panahon na aralin kaysa naman masayang. Kasi andyan na lahat eh, given na. Kumbaga ikaw na lang ang kulang. Paano mo i-absorb yung lesson? Paano ka magbibigay ng oras na aralin 'yan? And paano mo i-set yung isip mo na hindi siya madali. Kailangan mo talagang aralin. Right? So, ayun. I mean, I totally agree with your ma'am, with your opinion. And I think last question that I have probably is that what can you say about Coach Mariel based on your experience?
Grabe, ewan ko, super hands-on ni Coach Mariel. Tawag nga namin sa kanya, parang siya na yung mommy namin.
Mother na. Nakita ko nga minsan kasi nagpa-pop up sa Messenger ko kasi I was on the as well. I was on I'm in the group as well. So parang naging nanay na siya.
Nag-hashtag pa kami ng Kalingang Coach Mariel. Ayaw lang niya na kasi niya, grabe naman sa Kalinga. Pero grabe. Ay, parang wala naman ako nakilalang coach na gano'n, na very hands-on, na kung pwede lang siya na yung magpa-interview, ma-hire lang kayo, gagawin niya.
Gagawin niya, actually.
Gagawin niya. So pag may mga questions, grabe.
I mean, it's not just about, kumbaga, it's not just about, although like you pay for the course, that's business, but at the same time, the sincerity of helping you, kumbaga, na makuha yung gusto nyo, after taking the course, which is yung makakuha ng kliyente, is actually there talaga. You can feel it,
Yeah.
right?
Yes,
The
hindi na nga yung
sincerity.
ano hindi mo na titingnan yung how much you pay for Coach Mariel kasi parang nakakahiya na. Ano, ito lang yung binayad ko pero yung
Yung binalik,
yung
yung
commitment
commitment.
niya to help you para talagang makakuha
Mm.
ka ng client is sobra-sobra na.
Yeah. I mean, and that's something that you cannot actually see from the ano,
Hindi,
you don't
hindi
normally see
talaga.
from the other courses.
Mm.
Kaya you guys
Totoo.
are lucky that you were ano, like you are inside the ano, the community kasi even if you have the client already, she's still there.
Mm.
Tutulungan sasagutin niya
Tutulungan.
pa rin yung ano, yung mga tanong niyo. So,
Totoo.
ayun na nga. I think that's pretty much it. If there's one last siguro last ano, like advice that you can give sa mga nanonood po ngayon, ma'am. Like
Ah,
sa mga aspiring Amazon account manager.
being an Amazon account manager is kailangan din ng action mo. So, stop believing that success should happen to you. But instead, kailangan yung mindset mo is success must happen because of you, because of the action you take, the choices you make. Yung mindset dapat natin is gonna make it's gonna make this work. Like, sa kahit anong niche naman, di ba?
Yes,
So,
it's
may
true.
mga magsasucceed, may magpi-fail. So, yung difference lang is kung sino ba yung nag-give up or nag-keep going.
Yeah.
So, sa atin, maraming rejections, uh, may mga frustrations, mapi-feel down process. So, just keep going. So, yun naman lagi. Sa amin, sa atin, sa community, ang daming nagra-runs na minsan nag-feel down na. So, tulungan lang, tinutulungan namin, sige lang, apply lang, huwag titigil.
It's true.
Maraming pwedeng applyan. So, nagbabatuhan na pati ng mga pwedeng applyan. So, still keep going. Tsaka lagi naman yung starting stage yung the hardest. But pagka pinakita mong committed ka naman to make things work, so
Darating at
chances
darating.
are, gonna make it work whatever happens. Tsaka of course, syempre, samahan ng dasal.
True.
So yeah, oo. Ako dahil ko nasabi kay Coach Mariel noon, sabi ko, Coach, grabe, ang pinagpe-pray ko talaga na sana i-lead ako ni Lord sa right people, yung magsusupport sa'yo, yung mag-encourage sa'yo along the way, tsaka yung magko-contribute sa growth mo. So grabe yung binigay niya. Binigay niya kayo yung sandbox, si Coach Ben, Coach Mariel, and grabe yung community. So
Yeah, I
talagang
know.
super thankful.
I mean, it might sound so simple for some of us na listening right now, but since I started 2018, it's very satisfying being able to actually help the student na magme-message sa'yo bigla na life-changing sa kanila financially, like nabago talaga like buhay nila. So I'm thankful as well, especially Coach Mariel. Minsan nag-uusap kami. Kasi this is the first time na nag-coaching siya, in-invite ko lang din siya. She enrolled from my PPC, and then we have like one time meron kaming question and answer session, discussion, and then nagsalita siya one time, and I noticed her the way how she talked. I know that there's something about her na knowledgeable siya. So ayun, after nung ano namin meeting that time, message ko siya agad like, hey, ma'am, like, are you interested to do coaching? So ganito ganyan. So ayun, pumayag naman siya, which is ito na yung nangyari. This is the first time na nag-coaching siya, which is yun na nga, yung mga pag may mga nagme-message sa kanya na ito nagpapasalamat ganito ganyan kasi financially naging stable, okay. She's actually very happy with it. Although hindi niya sinishare niyan sa inyo, but
Ayaw nga niya
yung the feeling like being able to like putting the effort of helping the student tapos na-achieve nila yung mga na-achieve nila financially. Kasi that's the very bottom line naman talaga why we're doing this kasi we wanted to make money. Let's be honest with that. That's the hindi we're not doing this for free naman or for fun, right? So ayun, up until now, we've been trying our best to reach more people, to help, and I'm highly like confident that Coach Mariel can really deliver what needs to be delivered sa mga ano niya, sa mga student niya. That's why 100% support kung ano yung kailangan. Like I'll be there to to support. So ayun na nga. I think this is pretty much it for now, and of course Ma'am Rachel, thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
giving us time po here na makausap po kayo, although it's already anong oras na ba? Ewan ko anong oras na, but um, I'm happy, and then Coach Mariel will be very excited to to see this if naka-online siya ngayon, and I think yun lang. And last one more thing is that para sa mga nakikinig ngayon, if you are interested to learn how to become an Amazon account manager, well then all you have to do is just to visit our official website, Amazon, sandboxva.com, and just click the courses and look for the Amazon account management course by Coach Mariel, and from there you're free to enroll anytime, or you can message us to our Facebook page, and there will be someone who can assist you whatever questions that you have. So I think this is pretty much it for now, and again, this is me, Coach Ben, founder and CEO of Sandbox VA, and thank you very much po, Ma'am Rachel, and
Thank you.
have a good night everyone po. Thank you po, ma'am. Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Bye.
Bye
Thanks,
bye. Thank you.
Coach.
Thank you din po.